What's up, everybody? Hall of Heroes time again, and can I just say, you remember the last video we talked about Summoners War news? Oh, there's a Hall of Heroes coming. Even in the thumbnail, there was a CHAMIE in the thumbnail. Called that. Hit the nail right on the head. Called it with extreme precision that it was going to be a CHAMIE Hall of Heroes. No insider information. I just know ComTuus. I know ComTuus. I'm like, is it 4-star counterpart? Is there 3-star counterparts? Sorry, 3-star counterparts. Is it OP? Have we had it yet? We haven't had CHAMIE yet. No 3-star counterparts, and not really that OP considering the rest of our choices. I was like, it's gonna. I knew it was gonna be CHAMIE. I know them after this long. I know what they're gonna do, right? I know what they're more likely to do. Anyway, CHAMIE Hall of Heroes. Let's take. I'm just so excited when I'm right, even if it's not like anything crazy. I'm just so excited when I'm right. Anyway, CHAMIE Hall of Heroes. You know it's over the weekend. It's always over the weekend. If you want extra pieces. Well, I mean, if you want extra pieces, there's always those almighty 70 pieces. I would honestly recommend against it because it's so easy to get the 9-tailed foxes for skill ups that you don't really need to go ham on that. Better to use almighty 70 pieces for another dungeon. Let's take a look at CHAMIE, what she does. I happen to have CHAMIE already. She's completely skilled up, I believe. Let's take a, Will-o'-the-wisp, boom boom, Soul Snatcher, and Reincarnate. All fully skilled up. Even her leader skill is completely skilled up. So let's take a look at the runes that, let's take a look at her skills first. First skill, attacks all enemies. No, Bagel, that's wrong. First skill, let's try that again. Attacks an enemy 3 times with a shimmering light. Each strike has a 30% chance to deter enemies' HP recovery for 2 turns, right? Not that many plays you really want heal block. I mean, defense break would be awesome. Defense break would be fantastic. But we got that second skill is big damage, recovers the same amount of inflicted damage as HP, and then an excess HP recovery from this skill will be converted into a shield that lasts for 2 turns. It's similar to, I believe, Orang and Soha are the other ones that do that skill, correct? I think that that's correct. So if you're familiar with Orang, a lot of you have already built Orang, you know how her skill 2 works. Soha, same thing. Reincarnate removes, so this is kind of why she needs to be built the way that she's built. Removes all harmful effects on yourself, comes back to life with 100% HP. She doesn't revive herself, right? This is just, it's kind of a weird name for the skill, but it cleanses and heals, right? Cleanses and gives her 100% HP. It heals up to max. Additionally, you gain 50% increased attack power and defense every time you use Reincarnate, up to 5 times. So the cool thing about this is, and this is the skill situation here. Reusable in 3 turns is not that is not that bad, right? Reusable in 3 turns. So you get, ultimately, after it's fully stacked, you get an extra 250% more attack power and 250% more defense, which is pretty awesome. However, it does take quite a while to fully stack. Also, she has the leader skill, 40% attack power for light monsters over here, which is actually, it's really good for the Dark Rift Beast. If you're going to use all these 9-tailed foxes are really good as leader skills for the Rift Beasts. Their respective Rift Beasts, like the light one is good. How many people are using multi hitters in the Dark Rift Beast though? I don't think that there's that many, but you can use this if you're using light multi hitters, like for example light twins and things like that for the Dark Rift Beast. This is a great leader skill to use with that. I think more people are just using the like Dark Vampire Lord leader skill. I don't really see too many people using her specifically with that, but she could actually be good for the front line for the Dark Rift Beast. If you're doing that, plus she's a bruiser, basically she's a bruiser. Anyway, let's take a look at the runes for her. So before we take a look, I'm getting ahead of myself. Before we take a look at the runes for her, this Reincarnate, she needs to be around for a long time, right? If she can't be like super YOLO, speed crit damage attack or attack or damage attack on rage. It makes less sense for her to be on that. It makes more sense because then she's not going to be really reincarnating much. If she takes hits, she's going to die. The Reincarnate is basically pointless. So this, very similar to Fire Monkey, very similar to Ardmail, very similar to like the Water Lich, are units that over the course of time, if you build them more on the tankier side, over the course of time, they will get stronger and be able to actually do more damage. Over the course of a long, drawn-out match. So this girl really should be decently tanky, right? We don't have to worry too much about the attack because she is more gonna stand, like she's gonna stay around in the match. Her attacks ultimately over the course of time when she uses reincarnate is going to keep strengthening over and over and over again, and then she's gonna hit really hard based on all the extra attack that she gets, and she's gonna be even tankier based on all the extra defense she gets. So here are the runes that I stuck on her: speed, crit damage, HP. I do believe that she should be fairly tanky bruisery. And then, of course, if she's on the bruiser side and she's going to get hit by things, then it's nice to have revenge on her. So let's take a look at some of the artifacts on her, since this is the first time we're actually going to be able to see artifacts in a Hall of Heroes monster kind of review video. So I was going more for artifacts that make her tankier. Her skill 2 has recovery. Her skill 3 has recovery. I don't think the skill 3 really needs extra recovery because it's 100% recovery anyway. But the skill 2 has extra recovery. If she's got revenge on her as a bruiser, things that counterattack also. So I want to put defense and HP on her so that she survives longer. Damage dealt by counterattack. She's got revenge. Damage dealt on wind. She's actually pretty good for the wind rift beast, which we are going to take a look at in a second. And then defense plus and speed plus portion to lost HP. That's just good for bruisers in general, right? And then we got the HP here, so I was going for defense and HP primary stats because she's going to eventually keep stacking her attack anyway. Skill 2 recovery. Her skill 2 does have a heal. Additionally, all excessive HP, recovery from the skill, blah, blah, blah. So she's got that. Speed under inability, that's good for her. It's not maybe specifically for her. Damage dealt by counterattack, again, she's got revenge runes. Skill 1 crit damage, just a little extra skill 1 crit damage, but basically just skill 2 recovery and HP, making her tanky, making her heal more is really what I was going for on the artifacts for this. So let's see, actually, before we take a test drive of her, let's talk about where we could potentially use her. Giants, we don't need to use her in Giants. There's much better stuff for Giants. Dragons, I mean, can we? I don't know. I don't think that we really need to use her in Dragons. Necro, she could be good in Necro. She's Violent Revenge. She's got a multi-hit skill 1. And if she's built as a bruiser, that's actually, she can take some damage from the dark units. They will focus on her. And then she can take a few hits. And then when it comes to the boss, the boss is going to get stronger over time, but so is she when she uses her skills, right? So interesting to use her Necro, which I guess we'll try her out in Necro. Where else? Arena offense? No, I wouldn't use her in arena offense because you don't want to. She needs time to stack. That's the last thing you want in arena offense. When you want to get it done fast, you want to boom, 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 boom. You want to get it. You want to win as fast as possible. So that unless you're doing a bruiser arena offense, like a slow bruiser. But honestly, I would just not really for arena offense, not for arena defense either. Where else? RTA. I don't think she really, honestly, she doesn't do enough for RTA. You need more than this. Because what place does she have in RTA? Is she anti-control? Not really. Is she anti-cleave? Not necessarily anti-cleave. Is she is she fast and aggressive control, or is she fast to cleave? She's not really anything for RT. She's like bruiser. So maybe you can make her work in a double immunity bruiser team, but those teams are not as strong as they used to be anyway, right? So I mean, there's places that you could make her work, but she's not necessarily going to win you a tremendous amount of battles. It's like if you're running a bruiser and you feel like maybe playing around with her, you could make her work, right? Guild Wars and Guild Siege, I feel like she would be decent in Guild Siege against some of the things that you're would be more bruiser battles. She could eventually start hitting hard, and she would not be that bad in Guild Siege and Guild Wars. Where else? We said Necro. We said some of the Rift Beasts, the Dark One, because she's got the multi-hits and she could be a frontline tank. And then the Wind One, because she has a heal as well. TOA, she doesn't have any control. I wouldn't use her in TOA. Dimensional Rift. Not the Dimensional Rift. Dimensional Hole. Would I use her in any Dimensional Hole stuff? I don't know. I don't think that I would use her in any Dimensional Hole stuff, but it might be interesting to use her there. I really didn't think about it too much because there's a lot of different things in Dimensional Hole. Maybe you could use her in something for Dimensional Hole, but But yeah, anyway, let's take. I'm like trying to think about every single thing in the dimensional hole. There's a lot of different things in the dimensional hole. So yeah, I would say maybe some of the ones that are like 4-star only or element based. Anyway, let's take her into some things and let's see how she actually does. So here's the current Dark Rift Beast team. Let's see if we can make a fun team with not these units. A fun team with completely different, all light based Dark Rift Beast. So this is kind of a gimmick team. We're trying to get as gimmick as possible using all light units. I mean, aside from Bailey, everything else is kind of attainable from like previous Hall of Heroes, right? If I recall correctly. So we have her in the front line. We have Fran in the front line, who's tanky. We have Light Pumpkin, who's in the front line as well. Kind of on a tankier, I think he's on a tankier build. Anyway, let's see. He's got multi-hits. A lot of them have multi-hits. Let's see how this does. I have no idea how it's going to do. I have never tried this team before in my life. I'm very curious. I don't know if it's going to beat the last one. That would be kind of funny or sad. One of those if it beats the last one. All right, so they got the pumpkin down. We should be able to do decent damage here. So she did her reincarnate once so far. Let's see. Doing decent damage right now. Wait. Do we not have defense breaks? No, we have defense breaks, right? Do we not have enough defense breaks? I know we at least have a little bit of defense breaks. Yeah, we kind of need some more defense breaks. Because the boomerang and chakram don't do defense breaks. We should probably put some more defense. There we go. The pumpkin does defense break, but I thought we had more actual defense. I'm so used to the other twins doing more defense breaks. So not bad though, not bad, but we'll see. We'll see how much we ultimately do. She's got her little shield. Fran's dying, but she's not. But the Chamie's not dying. And that's. I mean, it's not great. We didn't do a whole lot of damage, but we did technically win. We didn't do a whole lot of damage though. Would have been nice to get some more defense breaks on there. Also, I hate Fran in these Rift Beasts, which seems weird. Like, Fran, but you love Fran. I hate Fran in these Rift Beasts because it's not a consistent enough attack power buff. So, we didn't have enough attack power break. We didn't have consistent enough attack power buff. Fran really doesn't do anything. The Dark Vampire is awesome. Let's change a little bit here and there, and let's see how we can do. And then we'll go to Wind, and we'll go to maybe Guild Wars or something. Here we go again. We tweaked a few things. We put Colleen in there. I love Colleen. We stuck her in the front row. We stuck her in because we need a little bit more defense breaks. And then there's more team ups. We're still going to use the light leader skill, which at least applies to 4 out of the 6 units. Not quite all 6, but Colleen's not really doing too much damage. So we're missing out on the extra damage from Sabrina. I know some people are going to be like, use the Dark Vampire Lord. He's not skilled up on this account. So we're not fully skilled up. He's semi-skilled up. So we have the, I think she's still gonna, basically she's just there because she's like, I'm a tanky bruiser for the front line. I got triple hits for skills. So she can help the soul protection situation. All right, so let's see if we can get our attack power buff from the Colleen. Never mind, Colleen didn't do her attack power buff, which feels good, man. Never mind, Colleen didn't do it again. Can we please donate to Comp to us to give them make them hire an AI developer, AI programmer? Why is she not doing any of her attack power buffs? Seriously, that's kind of like, that's terrible. That's terrible that she's not doing her attack power buffs. Whatever, we're still gonna do more damage, but yeah, would have been great for her to do her attack power buffs, right? That was kind of the point of using Colleen, is because she's gonna attack power buffs. She's like, not today. Not today, buddy. Not for here. I mean, we're gonna be fine either way, but just showing another team is gonna be a nice team for the Rift Beast. There we go. She took some damage, extra tankiness, extra reliability for the front row. But that's where I would use her front row for like a bruiser kind of thing. So what do we have? 4.8. I mean, you know, we have of course a better team. We have a better score, but it's not bad. All right, now we're going to test her out in a Guild Wars situation. We're going to see what we can do without any attack power buff. We have, of course, a wind tank to take the damage from the Perna and the Rakan. We have this, some kind of cleanse and heal. She's so good in Guild. She's really, really good in Guild Wars. Like, she's really, really good. If you guys haven't tried her in Guild Wars, she's crazy. And then we have the CHAMIE. Still same runes. We haven't changed the runes at all. And then for the second team, can't we just do that? Right? Can we? Okay, let's try something. Let's try something more fun. Yep. Oh, yeah. Let's just Lucian. Never mind. Because that's not speed tuned. That's not speed tuned. I must have changed it back or something. I don't know. Yeah, because it's back to despair. Anyway, let's do this. She's got a skill 2 anyway. The Harmonia. So we'll do reincarnate. So we're on 1. We'll do another one of these. We'll get another turn from Pro. Watch they somehow win. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but watch they somehow win. Let's do little damage over here. Let's do, can we CC? Very nice. I'm not worried too. Oh, that's a violent Rakan. People doing violent Rakans now. Fantastic. Let's do one of these. Please don't kill Perna. I mean, no. Please kill Perna. Please kill Perna. Please don't kill me, Perna. Thank you. 14k. Not fully stacked though or anything. Not fully stacked. I just wanted to get her out of that situation currently. Blasphemy. I don't want to kill that though, man. I don't want to kill that. I don't want to kill him. Let's do another reincarnate. We're up to 2. Even so, this is not. Let's do one of these. Let's do one of these. Let's do. I mean, I guess let's do Soul Snatcher. He may revenge, right? This Rakan's seriously gonna kill us. Don't kill us, Rakan! Let's do one of these. Yeah, I was hoping that would happen. Let's do one of these. Keep Fengyan alive. Okay. I can't. We're not even able to see. I don't want to kill Perna. I don't want to kill Perna. Reincarnate again. I want you to solo things. Listen. I know I'm hitting him. He's potentially, Rakan's potentially going to collapse on us. I want to see what she can do. I really do. I want to see what she's capable of. I don't want to kill this Perna just yet. Rip doesn't even matter. Let's do this for I see, here's the thing. Here's the problem with her though, is that like it takes so long for her to actually get all her reincarnates. So we've got another reincarnate. Let's see. Let's do, I don't want to do too crazy damage. I mean, Rakan's eventually. Boom, boom. Another reincarnate. Oh, so this is, she's fully stacked. We actually fully stacked her. And now we're just going to kill with a Lucia. Oh, well. Oh, well. She was doing some tanky bruisery things, right? Oh, they got wings, too. We should just be able to... Lucian doesn't have artifacts. Is that going to really be a huge problem? Shouldn't be a huge problem, right? Shouldn't be a huge problem. I don't know why we're showing Lucian content. It's not really what we want to be showing. Like Lucian. Yeah, let's show some Lucian. Yeah. Good old Lucian content, man. I kind of want to take some, like, we're going to take him out because he's a bruiser, right? I feel like the rest of my team is just going to go crazy. Honestly, I feel like the rest of my team is just going to be like, don't worry, it doesn't matter. She's just, we're going to carry her. Like, no, don't carry. Let's see what she's capable of. Let's see her do her reincarnate. And the rest of the team is going to be like, no, we're just going to do a ton of damage. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, boss. We're going to do it. There we go. Yeah, she reincarnates. Even though she didn't really take any damage, but we stuck her in the front. Actually, the Perna shouldn't even really be in the front row, should it? Because the Perna's kind of got low defense. So, she's not really going to do... She's not going to do too much damage here. Fire Sniper Spotlight at this point. She's not really going to do too much damage. By the way, that's a tanky Brandia. That's not even a full DPS squishy Brandia. That's a 30,000 HP Brandia. That's doing crazy damage. Brandy's nuts. Brandy does a lot. Well, you know she does a lot of damage, but yeah. But she does 500,000 damage. This is not even this whole thing has turned out to be not a Ninetales Spotlight. It's like, hey, by the way, guys, did you know Brandy is amazing? Did you know Brandy does a lot of damage? Spotlight. That's really what it is. Can we see some Reincarnate? Boom, boom. So Reincarnate gets the yellow bar off of her. So now we're gonna take a little bit of damage because, and she's got her counter. Boom, boom. Touch of Mercy. But look at that. She's the one. Here's the thing. She is the one with the green attack gauge. So she's got the green attack gauge the whole time, basically. Yeah, like I said, we weren't really able to see too much because the rest of the team was just like, we're gonna do a lot of stuff and we're gonna win and we're gonna basically carry. Anyway, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. I just wanted to show you guys some CHAMIE stuff. I wish that we saw. I wish CHAMIE wasn't carried by other things every single time. Did it feel like CHAMIE was just carried by other things every time we tried to use her? Because that's kind of the impression that I've been getting, is that like CHAMIE has just been getting carried by. CHAMIE has a pretty decent set of runes on her, and she was just getting not like she was bad, but she wasn't even able to show really what she's capable of because she needs so many stacks to be able to use Reincarnate, to be able to show like, now I get the damage, not yet. Now I get the not yet. Now I get. Eventually, she's going to be able to do some damage. But anyway, just wanted to show CHAMIE. I wouldn't say that she's necessarily a super priority monster of like, oh my god, we just got a CHAMIE Hall of Heroes, let's go build her now. Especially because you need a lot of scalps for her. The 7 turns for that skill 3 is basically unusable until it's fully skilled up, right? Because, and even so, it still takes so long. Could you imagine with the 7-turn cooldown, not skilled up on skill 3, how long it would actually take for her to get to max stacks? It would take like half an hour. Half an hour. It would be crazy. So she kind of needs to be fully skilled up on at least skill 2 and 3 to be good. And even so, I just think that there's, I don't know. It's not that she's telling me guys, we're going Vegas, trying to be nice to CHAMIE. It's just she takes so long for her to get to her to like actually do what she's supposed to do, right? She doesn't have as high awesomeness acceleration as some of the, that's what we're going to call it, high awesomeness acceleration as some other units. Like Lucian is just like instantly he's awesome. Like you take him in, you just give him an attack power buff and he's like, I'm going to just be awesome immediately. CHAMIE is like, I need like 15 turns to be awesome. Like CHAMIE, the battle is done by the time you get 15 turns. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's it for this one. Just wanted to showcase her, see what she's available. See what she's able to do. Whatever. That's it for this. I will see you as always in. So confused right now. See you as always in the next one.